Alright, this is a 1999 Ford F150. We're gonna remove the dash. First thing we have to do is remove all the trim. This one has bolt here, a bolt here, and then okay, that's it. Yeah, just 2 bolts. Take it out and then just pop the trim and it's gonna come out. The one on that side, I already took it out. It just has some clips. See? Just pry a little bit and it's gonna come out. And then I removed the battery, so because you have to remove this airbag right here. So you remove the battery, you take up all the trim. This one comes out, just this cover, just pop it open. And then there's one cover here and one cover in this bolt. That's the first step you have to do. You're gonna have to remove this door step right here. Any screwdriver, you can just pop it open. It's gonna come out. It has just clips. And then remove this rubber, just pull up. And then this cover too, you have to take it out. The reason why you need to take this out because you have to unplug all these connectors. All these connectors have to be unplugged because the harness is gonna come out with the and then to remove the glove box, you have to pull this to the side, and this one right here, you pull it to the side and it's gonna come out. You just have to leave it open here and just remove the bolts for the airbag. Underneath the right behind the airbag, I mean the glove box, there are 8mm holding the airbag. I'm gonna show you how to do that. You can actually see it right here. This is just an 8mm, and then there's another one on this side. I just took it out. That one right there. I took it out. Took the 2 bottom out. There's one more up here. That one, the gold one you see right there. That one you took it out. So when you take it out, just give it like a screwdriver. Pull out. So and then there's the connector is right here. You just push this clip and it comes out. That's it. So this one is only held by 3 bolts. On the right side, on the bottom by the feet, and you're gonna plug all the connectors that are on the side. All these connectors. The only one you're gonna leave is the this is the antenna cable. It's this one that runs along the bottom of the dash. But that one, you're gonna unplug it until once you remove the dash, you're gonna unplug that connector. So that one for now, you can just unplug this plastic clip that holds it here. Take it out, so you have enough room when you take it out when you take up the dash. And also you have to remove this ground. This is 5mm 8 ground. Here is because you have 2 bolts, 1 and 2 holding the dash to this frame. Also you have to remove this bolt right here and this one. Door panel right underneath the steering wheel. There's 1 bolt. You have to remove this brake handle and the hood handle. 1, and there's a bolt underneath the handle. This one the same thing. So there's 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then there's one behind this cover on top. This one just pops up and you put it up and remove this bolt, and there's 1 more bolt here. Also, you're gonna find 1 more here And then these two, this one and this one, these are number 8. I mean, these are 8 millimeters, and these ones, all the ones you took out, these ones are 7 millimeters. So once you have it out, now you need to remove this bracket. This bracket is held by 4 nuts. There's one here, one on each end. You gotta find it. They're size 13. All right, so I got it out, and these are the nuts that is holding it. It's 4 of them. This is very important. This is very important to do. You have to remove this plastic. It's like a cable. It's a 5.5 millimeter. It has a bolt holding the bracket there, and take it out because when we're gonna drop the steering column. When you drop the steering column, it's gonna break because that one is attached to the cluster. So make sure you remove that one first. So this is the cable that I was talking about. This is the one is for the shift selector. This is the one that shows on the cluster if you're in park, if you're in drive, if you're in reverse. And there's also, you have to remove these 3 connectors that attach to the steering column. There's 3 of them. I probably done like 10 to 15 heater cores, so I already know the procedure. After you're done with this, you have to follow the shifter cable, and you have to unplug it from behind here, because if you leave it plugged, it's gonna crack. I'll show you when I take it out. Okay, so this is the shifter cable that I was talking about. Flathead screwdriver in between the metal and this one, the shifter, and then here this plastic thing is locking the metal. You have to pull back and then slide out. It's really hard to explain, guys, so when I put the steering down, I'll show you guys. And then the connectors here, you can just leave them plugged. Everything else is gonna come together with the steering column. You're just gonna go down and stay down. I'll show you when it's out. So now I'm ready to take up the steering wheel. There's four nuts holding the steering wheel. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 13 size. Okay, so I have it down now. You see, this is where the cable connects in the back, and back here back there's another bracket where it connects. So you just gotta pry in between the metal and the cable, and it's gonna pop out. It's pretty simple. So now I have it out. Also, there's this bolt and this bolt that attaches to the frame. Make sure you take these two to be able to remove the dash. Okay, I removed these two. I almost forgot. There's one more right here in the middle. This is very important to remove because it's attached to the frame. So make sure you take that one off. It's a 7 millimeter. I took it out. So now I can move it. See? On the passenger side, there's only one bolt you have to remove. This is a size 10. It's right here. If you follow this metal bracket, look up, and there's a size 10 right here holding it against the frame. It's that one. And then you have to remove this nut, and on the other side there's one nut just like this on the other side, on the driver's side. So you have to remove, you don't have to remove the radio, you don't have to remove the cluster, anything else. The airbag, top cover, you have to remove the side trims, and that's it. This baby is ready to come out. See, no problems, it's coming out. Usually I do not take it completely out. See, this is the only cable that's gonna stay attached to it. It's the antenna cable. If you want more room, you can just pull out this thing and you have enough room. But you don't have to take it out. If you're like me myself, I'm just replacing the heater core. And then you're gonna take off these bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's like 3 or 4 bolts in the back behind it. About 12 to 13 total. And then you can take out the heater core. So I got all the bolts out. You just have to separate this cover. And it's gonna come out. There's one more bolt. Down there's one more bolt. So I got it out, but I can't take it out because this plastic is on the way. This one, there's a bolt here. This is a 7mm. Take that one off and it's gonna come out. So there it is. We have everything out. So this is the condenser. No, I mean the evaporator, the AC evaporator, and this is the heater core. I'm replacing that. So to get to the heater core, you just have to pull this. You just gotta wiggle it and play with it, and it comes up. And then for the heater core, you have to remove the hose that connect to the engine from outside. Okay, guys. So in my case, I needed to replace the heater core. So in order to unplug the lines, I just cut them. Because you don't need the heater core anyways. And I'll show you why right now. Because since it's underneath here, it's very, very hard to get to the lines and get this clip underneath the firewall. So you just cut and you pull them out, and then you can handle this clip outside, so it's more easier. Then when you're ready to take out this clip, all you have to do is press them on both sides. Sometimes it's a little complicated. And there's a seal inside, so you just pop it out and it's gonna come out, pull out. Or use a screwdriver to push the little safety pin, clips. And then just same screwdriver to pull out. Be careful because there's an O-ring in between. If you lose that O-ring and you